Hello there. This is MusicMan0150, also known as Gary. And yes, it's been quite a while since I've posted any YouTube videos, so I thought I would come on today and give you a little bit of update about our old Girard High School building located at 31 North Ward Avenue. And those of you that have already watched the tour of the school, which was actually the final walkthrough back on May 30th of this year, 2010, really appreciate the comments and the feedback on how it has brought back a lot of memories. And I do have more coverage of the school throughout the summer and early fall of this year as well, and I do want to post that as well. But actually, I've been working on developing a DVD in reliving the memories of the old school from May 12th to October 29th of this year, 2010. And it includes highlights of the community band practice in the old band room. It includes the final walkthrough that you've already seen here on YouTube, but I'm sure you would like that on a DVD as well. Even included the news coverage of the closing of the school, because there's, I'm sure, a lot of people on there that would like a copy of their interviews with the newscast. And on the last part of the DVD, there's the highlights of the last two football games with the Girard High School Band, including the march down to Arrowhead Stadium. So that's what the DVD contains, and I will be posting more information about that once it's complete. And that will be on my Facebook account, and it will also be I'll try to maybe even post a few highlights from the DVD here on YouTube to give you a little preview of what you'll see on there. But what I want to do today, primarily, is the reason I'm here, is to let you know updates on the situation with the building demolition. And quite honestly, there's been some issues that have really brought to my attention and concern. And I think a lot of you, once you hear this, you are going to agree with me. And one of the issues is the fact that we've already taken action and reporting this to legal authorities about the dumping of the asbestos and the rubble of the building itself in a landfill over on Salt Springs Road. Now, that's the only information that I have known thus far, but I have reported it to legal authorities, and I guess they're taking action. As far as what's happening at the building site, there is a fence surrounding the entire structure, because I went by last Sunday night, even though it was dark. It was pointed out that there was a fence around there. And then today, earlier, I went by there again and saw the fence by the structure. And luckily nobody was there. There is a white trailer in the back parking lot on the northeast corner, and I believe that's the office for the company that's now in charge of taking down the structure. And quite honestly, I still hate seeing that place go. It's actually like a second home, because I was there from 1981 to 1986. That was 5 years. And then I started going back there steadily once the Girard Community Band formed. And they actually formed in 2001, but I didn't join until 2002. So from 2002 to 2010, That's another 8 years going down to the school, being a part of the Girard Community Band. We practiced in the band room, we performed in the auditorium, we performed in the cafeteria, and I mean, it was just so wonderful to go back and relive those memories of when I was a student there. And now seeing that all go, it's it's honestly a heartbreaker. It really is. And to be honest, I expressed my opinion about the raising of the structure, meaning the demolition, and I sent it out to the Rayhard Johnson Ward. I think that's one of the organizations. However, they can't afford any funding. They're not able to provide funding to save the structure. And I wrote a copy of my letter to some other organizations, and unfortunately, there wasn't anything that they could do. So I haven't given up. I've actually written my opinion to the school board themselves, and I haven't received any replies back, concerning my feelings and opinions about the structure. But I also put in there my concern about the dumping of the asbestos and the rubble of the building in a landfill. And I guess there's well, there's not really an uproar about it, but there is major concern. So I guess, my guess, and this is just a guess, that when I went by there, and the reason because nobody was there, is that I think the concern for the demolition and the dumping has already been investigated, and so they've probably put everything on hold. So I'm hoping something positive is going to come out of this. And those of you that are watching and listening to my opinion about the structure, I really would like feedback and comments on your thoughts. And if you want to send video replies, please do so. And what I would like is a vote on saving the building, because if it does occur where they are going to raise the building, R-A-Z-E, raise the building, it's supposed to be completed by February of 2011. And that's just, that I don't even want to think about that. I start getting emotional when I think about that. So if any of you out there watching, especially alumni, Girard alumni, anyone that, even if you're not a Girard alumni and you feel that you want to help vote against the demolition of the building, that would be greatly appreciated, because I do have a lot of ideas for the building itself. One of the ideas is the Girard Community Band going back there as a permanent home for practices and performances. Another idea that I had, and I did a lot of research on this, is converting some of the building, if it can't all be done, converting some of it to apartments, or better yet, turn it into some kind of an alumni gathering center. People from Girard, or not just an alumni center, but a community center where the gyms could be rented out for sporting events, or sporting classes. The annex in the back where the band room was, and the wood shop area was, and all of the economical classes like cooking and typing and all of that, and sewing. That part could be used for computer, more computer classes. In fact, they had a nice, those of you that saw it, you already know, they really did the computer labs very, very nicely. And that's just a shame that they went and destroyed it all after the auction on November 13th. Another idea that I thought of that has never been done before, and I think this could take off if we could get the support, is have an all year round Christmas center. Have little shops come in using some of the old classrooms, and those classrooms are big enough, at least some of them are, that a miniature store could be opened up and have little shops, Christmas shops, or specialty shops, because I think that is something that would draw not just people from within the area, but outsiders once it really got well known. So I just wanted to express my thoughts and opinions about the structure, because time is running out, and if it is going to happen in February, where that building isn't going to exist anymore, we got to do something fast. So I hope that you'll take this into consideration, and if you want to, if someone out there is willing to start a petition in saying no to the building demolition, that would be great. And you can send the results to glucas415@neo.rr.com. Thank you for listening and watching, and I will be posting more videos, and I will keep you posted on what's happening with the building and the situation. So until next time, hope everyone has a great holiday if I don't get on here again. And many blessings to you, and safe travels for those of you maybe traveling over the weekend or for the holiday. Please be safe, and we will definitely talk to you again real soon. And thank you once again for your support.